John chapter 14 verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. Those are the words of Jesus Christ. And as far as heaven is concerned, you can't say, God, I love you. You can't say, God, I'm your child. You can't say, God, I'm your son, if you don't keep the commandments of God. The extent to which you keep the commandments of God is the demonstration. Is the demonstration of your love for God. If you love me, keep my commandments. And the commandments of God are known to everyone. Do not commit murder. Do not commit idolatry. Do not serve any other God apart from me. Do not commit adultery. Do not cheat. Do not steal. We all know the commandments of God. If you love me, keep my commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments. So, no matter the sacrifice you need to make, you must not steal. No matter the sacrifices, you needed the money. You're under financial pressure. But you must not steal, because God has said you must not steal. It's as simple and straightforward. So because of the love you have for God, there are some things you must not do, because you don't want to offend God. In the world, we are careful not to offend the people we are in love with. Because if my friend will not be pleased. So it's the same thing. We can't say we love God and disobey his laws. So anything that is going to cost you, any sacrifice you need to make, you must keep his commandments, no matter the temptations, no matter the trials. Joseph said, I cannot do this because of God. Do you know, Joseph didn't say, I cannot do this because it's not moral, because it's not fair. He didn't say that. I cannot do this because of God, because God will not be pleased. So the power to keep the commandments of God, the power to overcome trials and temptations, receive that power, receive that power, receive that power. Put God first. Don't put your friends first. Everybody is stealing in that office. Everybody is forging documents. Everybody is manipulating in that office. You cannot afford to steal, because God has said you must not steal. So put God first, because there are so many things you are going to gain by keeping the commandments, and there are so many things that you will lose if you disobey the commandments. Go and check Deuteronomy chapter 28. The first 14 verses are the blessings for people that keep the commandments of God. And from verses 15 to 28 are curses for people who disobey the commandments of God. Check the blessing and compare it with the curses. The curses of God are not to be played with. Sickness, disease, penury, pestilence, famine, tragedies, calamities. But if you love God, so many blessings, abundance, peace, joy. So no matter the temptations and pleasures of sin, keep the commandments of God. Receive the power, receive the Spirit, receive the strength to love God and keep his commandments. So shall it be, in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.